Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, please. Yes, yes, yes. We are very excited about humanity's ability to create. And we're very eager to see what you create now that you have even more energy to work with there on planet Earth. We know that you are energy and that you are surrounded by energies at all times. But we like it when you expect to receive more energy. And we love it when you know you have more energy to work with because you are so creative. Most of you are creating without realizing that you are creating. And many of you who are awake continue to create subconsciously, even though you haven't seen any evidence to suggest that your creations have manifested into the physical reality. That is true faith and trust. And that is what you need when working with energy. When you are working with metal, wood, or cement, you can see the results of your creativity right in the moment that you craft something out of those raw materials. But when you are working with energies, you have to trust, and you must believe that energy will take form that is tangible at some point. Unless, of course, you just do it for the fun of it. Now, when you are creating for the fun of it, that's when you are at your best. That's when you are at your most aligned. When you are creating because you have a deadline, or because you think you have to, or because you need to make money somehow, that's when you are less aligned with all of the creativity that is typically available to someone who is operating from the flow. These Lionsgate energies are meant to put you in the flow, to help you recognize that you can have fun creating with energy, even if you don't get the tangible results you desire right away. Now is not the time to lose faith in who you really are and what you are really capable of. Now is the time to go deeper into your faith and get to that point where you just expect everything to come to you in the perfect timing. It is also the time for you to be listening more to those intuitive senses that tell you that now is the right time to be focused on this or that or something else. In other words, let yourselves get inspired from within to work with the energies that are now upon you. Get creative. And then expect to experience your creations, because you will at some point experience them. But you do not have to wait. You get to experience what you put out energetically into the universe more quickly now, because the energies are moving faster. You are all moving faster. And that includes the time it takes for you to manifest something that you've created. But you still have to trust. that it will come to fruition in order to take those first steps. And those first steps are so important because with those first steps, you gain momentum. And with momentum, you tend to stick to it and see it through. And then anything and everything that you desire can find its way to you. Well, the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Everybody, namaste, blessings to you and yours. I am once again home alone here. Had less than 24 hours with my girls and then they left. Because my mother-in-law is only here for a short amount of time before she heads back to another island. Well, this isn't really an island. It's kind of an island. She heads back to an island where she works and spends, half of her time. So my wife and daughter wanted to spend time with her, and so they found out the window was closing and they took off, and so I'm here alone, which makes it possible for me to do my videos here in the wide open of the living room and get a lot of work done while they're gone. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get things done while they're gone. I hope things are going well where you are. Namaste, blessings to you and yours. I love you guys. I thank you all for watching these videos, sharing them, telling other people about them. I hear about that from people all the time, and it's always lovely. I got a great night's sleep last night as I just picked up this new to me homeopathic sleep thing, and I figure if I run out of the stuff that I know works well while I'm here, which I'm sure I will, then I have something else to use to help me stay asleep at night. I have no problem falling asleep. I have trouble staying asleep. So that went well, and I'm feeling refreshed, and I got to see my wife and daughter, which always is nice too, and spend time with them. And then they packed up the car and made their way back over to Brisbane, where they'll spend time with my sister-in-law and her family as well. Announcements. The Awakening Adventure is still going on. I think there was one today, which I'll watch later, with Mr. Sal Rochelle, I think was batting in the number 2 slot. And yeah, that is at danielscranton.com/awakening. That's a /. Or look down below for the link that'll take you right to Mike Dooley's site where you can sign up. We still have Matt Kahn to come. We still have me, Daryl Anka, and Sarah Landon, and the Lisa Royal Holt episode, if you want to call it that, offering was very, very well received. She went first, and all of the recordings are available too if you sign up now, even though it started on the 2nd of August. Happy Lionsgate, by the way, to all of you who will be watching this while it's still going on. I'm going to go for a beach walk after this, and then I didn't think I'd be making a video today because I thought we'd be off gallivanting, me and the family. But I have all this time, so I made a video, and it's the Lionsgate for half of the world anyway. Today's the 8th in North America and South America. So anyway, hope you're having a great Lionsgate. I also have the light language for that down below. The link, it's at danielscranton.com/lion if you're interested in picking that up for maximizing the effects of the energies on you. The portal is widest on the 8th for the energies, but they still come in on the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So you can still benefit from that light language. And then third thing I want to announce is my upcoming Manifest Your Desires with the August full moon offering at danielscranton.com/full moon, or look down below. It's on the 13th. We're going to do that. And you sort of like set your intention for, that's my OCD. You set your intention or intentions after you sign up, and then I read them at some point before we take off on the 13th with it, and then I channel and talk about manifestation and techniques and do some light language and sounds for everyone's intentions. So that's an option for you all. I'm still loving this show, The Sandman, even though there was a very, very disturbing episode in there. And it's episode number 5 in case you want to just skip it. But it's a really good show. And then what did I find out? Oh, and then I also really like, this is like a guilty pleasure, I really like Riverdale. And that the latest season of that just came on Netflix too. So I was kind of happy to see that The Flash is coming to an end, because it's not as good as it once was. And they're going to do one more season, and then they'll call it quits. Anyway, I don't have much else to say here, except that I saw Talea. She looked taller again. Like I was away from her for several days and she looked taller. And thank God for my wife, because I have no car here and I wouldn't want to drive even if I did have a car, because they're driving on the left side of the road. And I'm not used to it. The hardest part is like remembering which way the cars are coming from when you're at like an intersection where you're going to pull out into traffic. Like from here, you go onto a main road, and of course cars aren't coming this way closest to me as I'm pulling out. They're coming this way, so I have to remember to look this way and then look that way for the ones, and then it's just too confusing. I'm gonna have to learn at some point, but I don't want to. I'm happy to be driven around everywhere like Miss Daisy, it's great. So that's it. All we did, they got here, we went to the grocery store. I was hoping we'd go for a walk or something, but we just had time to go to the grocery store last night, and Talea was out, not in her stroller, not in a carrier, and so she's like running around the store and then coming up to me and grabbing my leg. So that was fun anyway, and yeah, it's the life of having a 3-year-old. She started screaming today during one of my sessions. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to be home in 19 days, I think. Yeah, so 19, 20, if you count the day of traveling. Back to my office. And then I'll do my portion of the Mike Dooley event on the 30th of August, so that'll be fun. I'm excited about that. Excited about having thousands of people tuning in that moment that I'm live. Well, maybe not thousands, maybe half of them, maybe 1,000. I still don't know how many people signed up. The last time I heard it was over 2,000, but I don't know if we hit the 3,000 mark or what. But that's way more people than I get to sign up for any of my stuff as a solo artist. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, having a great week. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Please hit subscribe if you're watching this on the YouTube for the first time. And anywhere else you might be watching, just come back again tomorrow and I'll do it again. Same time, same place. See you then, everybody. Bye.